Hi, I'm Kyle, a tired therapist.
And I'm Jackie, also a tired therapist.
And together, we are
Two tired therapists. Welcome to the pod.
Shit, what y'all doing?
Miss him. Miss him bigly.
Who?
Leslie Jordan. Oh my God, you're a bad gay. You are going straight to gay hell.
What is gay hell?
I don't know. That's the only reason I think Hobby
Lobby.
Hobby Lobby with all the
Live, laugh, love.
Yes, like all the signs that have like the words on them. Oh my God.
That reminds me that you remember I sent you that reel of oh my God, what's her name? She killed her mom.
Gypsy Rose?
Yes. I was screaming.
You sent me that.
Wasn't it Gypsy Rose that I sent you?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was. And it was her like, oh my God, yes, come
Did
on.
you send this?
Yes.
When?
Yes. Hold on, I'm looking for you.
Like I've been sending you a lot of shit lately.
Yeah, while you're at work.
Absolutely.
Well, I sent you the Natalia Grace, which
that
was
one was
dark-sided. Maybe I didn't. No, I swear I sent it to you.
I'm looking. I do not see this. Unless you sent this to me like a while ago.
Well, who did I send it to?
I don't know. Your other bestie.
I don't send anything.
I saw
maybe I didn't send it. Maybe
I saw one
was
this
too
morning.
Traumatized by it to send it.
I didn't send it to you, but there was one this morning that was like when your coworker walks in and says, "Can I be mean for a minute?" And it was like a girl being like, "Oh my God! Oh, there's a new line."
Well, I don't remember what, but it was her. She like had gone to the store and she was like doing a review of something, and it was just so bad. It was like, girl, you're trying too hard.
Love.
I can't remember what it was though.
Love.
I know it was something so stupid. It was like, was it like skincare or something? I wonder why I didn't send it to you. Or I wonder who I did send it to.
Well,
welcome.
Welcome back to
yeah. Welcome back to this.
Right. It's been a while, y'all.
Again, part two.
Been
a while, part two.
Which is not our fault, I don't feel, but it's fine. We don't have to talk about the communication between producers and
much
talent.
Responsibility for anything in my life. So I agree with you.
That
didn't require. No.
Okay.
That didn't require your commentary. Thank you so much.
So yeah, we're back. Part
we're
2.
We're back on this hallowed weekend.
Right.
Of
Christ's
resurrection.
Oh,
resurrection. Birth 2.0.
Birth 2.0.
Birth 2.0.
He rolled that stone off and said, "Guess what, bitch? I'm back."
Took a little nap.
Yes. And said, "Okay, I'm back.
I'm back, bitches."
I heard you guys were talking about me.
It's very much that I think you're not an American Horror Story girl.
No, but I do know.
But it's that Madison Montgomery like surprise bitch.
Yeah.
Bet you thought you saw the last of me.
Right.
It's giving that.
Yes.
It's giving that.
Yes, on this, yeah. Well, who knows when this will come out, but we're recording on
Easter weekend.
Yes.
Right.
So
it's Easter weekend.
Do you celebrate?
No.
Great. Me neither.
No, not anymore. I mean, back in the day, like my parents used to give me an Easter basket. Sometimes they still do.
Oh, that's nice.
So, and then they used to hide eggs in the house for me. I'm an only child.
I know, but in the house is.
We're not going outside.
I know how you are.
We're not that kind of.
No.
We're not that kind of family.
Same. I've not really celebrated in quite some time.
Are you celebrating, you good little Catholic girl?
No. The only celebration I do, which Justin's probably laughing as he listens to me talk about this, is, this is just like a family tradition. My mom would make us listen to Jesus Christ Superstar, the musical, in the weeks leading up to Easter, but we couldn't listen to the crucifixion until after Easter.
Is that a traditionally Catholic
It's a rock musical. It's a rock musical from the 70s. It's actually great music, honestly. I don't think it's traditional in the sense of like
the Pope isn't watching it.
No.
Or showing it at
Mass. They did a remake recently. I think John Legend was Jesus. Sarah Bareilles was Mary Magdalene.
Oh, I think you're right.
Alice Cooper was, I think, King Herod. King Herod. I listened to the music. It's terrible. The original opera, or not opera, but the original musical is much better. It's like a rock opera.
Yeah.
So that's the only real Easter tradition that I observe. So I will be having my Easter concert tomorrow.
I love that.
For the dogs.
Where do you watch it?
Oh, I don't watch it. I listen to the music and I sing along with it. Yes. Justin loves this time of year. Because I was listening to it last weekend.
He'll conveniently be gone all day tomorrow.
Well, he'll probably go to his family's Easter celebration. So
I
won't
you're
be
not
going.
Invited.
I actually was invited to this because it was his extended family. Oop, I said it. Justin edits have this.
You know what? Leave it in.
We also didn't find out about this until about 2 days ago that his aunt was hosting. So
we've
got other things happening in life.
Sure.
So I'm so sorry.
Sure.
So I won't. And it's fine. But theirs is nice because they'll do an Easter egg hunt. Then they'll do an adult one. So like everybody has like an egg, and usually,
that's cute.
If you're 21 plus, your egg usually contains some sort of alcohol and or money. So
maybe I can go.
But you would love it because then they hide Easter eggs, and then there's coins and stuff in them, and obviously candy, and they probably hide about 100 or more eggs, I would guess.
This is at your in-laws' house?
Yes. Not my. It'll be at just my aunt-in-law's house.
Oh, okay.
No, Katie and Greg don't typically host Easter. Easter's not like a. My aunt used to. My aunt, I think she's still. I don't know who's hosting on my side, but.
I mean, I know they're doing dinner at my grandma's next week.
Oh, okay. So
I'll probably go.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's a tough subject for me because often my birthday falls around Easter.
Yes, yeah.
Occasionally on Easter.
Yes.
And as an only child, I have a hard time sharing
the
limelight,
especially with Christ. We can't compete with
you. Who can live up to those standards?
Right.
Certainly not me.
Right. So yeah, that's true. You do have like an interesting falling birthday.
Many a times it has fallen on Easter.
Yes.
It's a travesty.
It truly is. So,
which, if I may go first with what's tired, because it's on theme for the Easter weekend. I think it's tired that people still think Jesus is white. I think we've talked about it before.
We have talked about
I think
this
we
before.
need to talk about it again.
I had this thought the other day again in my
people really
brain.
forget. Or they don't think. I'm not sure which one.
I don't know what I was. I think we were going somewhere, and I was like walking around, and I was like, it's crazy to me the amount of people who think Jesus was white based on where he was from. And I was like in the store, just like thinking, I'm like, I mean, I wasn't trying to generalize it to people in the store, but I was like, all these white people out here thinking like Jesus was white.
Looks like me.
Crazy. Yeah. I was like, this is really interesting. Mm-hmm. And then I think of like, I'm sure you've seen it on social media where somebody take a picture of like an accurate looking Jesus, and then people are like, this isn't Christ. And they're like, yeah, it is actually Christ.
Right.
It makes me laugh all the time.
Well, what's crazy too is like, I remember growing up, there was a picture of Jesus like in the church, and he was a white man. Like people are putting pictures of white men in the church and being like, that's Jesus.
I know. That's wild.
That's tired.
I know it is tired.
It's just tired, especially in this day and age with all the stuff going overseas.
Oh yeah, it's a chop.
You're bombing Jesus. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Truly,
you are bombing Jesus.
Right, Jesus is bombed. That's the theme for this Easter. Oh my God, it's terrible, but it's true.
So that's all I have to say about that. Well, so what do you have to follow that?
Oh, great. Thank you so much for that soft lob right to me. I'm trying to think of something that's like on theme, but honestly, the thing that comes to mind, and I know I've said it, and I bet you it'll be in the episode before this, but it's been so long since we last recorded. But this is kind of on theme. Like I'm just tired of the rage baiting stuff. I almost sent you another video the other day of like a girl. It was like foam makeup. I've never seen this. And she just like dumped foam all over her face. Yeah. And then like rubbed. And it was crazy. It was crazy. And it's just. And people are like in the comments, and they're like yelling at her, not yelling at her, but like commenting, like yelling at her.
That's what they want,
right? And I'm just like, we just need to stop with the rage baiting. The other thing too, maybe this is on theme for Easter's, the overconsumption is crazy these days. I was showing my mom a video of this influencer. I won't say who she is because I think I'm like, more power to you. Like you're making enough money to have a giant mansion home and have all this shit. But like literally her fridge is like 99% like plastic dispensers. Like she sanitizes everything. Girl. And I'm like, I showed Justin one of the videos, and because she sanitizes like when she goes to the grocery store and brings it.
Is
home.
it like those restock videos?
Yes. I'll show you one of her videos.
Is it a black lady?
Yes. She goes to hotels and like cleans the whole hotel. And I'm like, girl, it's fine. Like, I don't have a problem with that. But like the amount of like consumption is insane to me. Like,
well, and do we have OCD? I
well,
don't know.
I don't like, and I don't like I'm not to get on my soapbox about pathologizing people, but I'm just like, this is so like, it's so much. Like she literally I watched her sanitize lemons, and you're not even putting the skin anywhere. Like you're just using like, why?
Well, I'm so sorry. I don't know if she's married or
I think
to a
she
man
is
or a
married.
woman.
I think she's married to a man. I'm pretty sure.
Are you sanitizing the dick before you put it in your mouth, honey?
She pulls out her little sanitizer gun. Have you seen these guns? It's like a little like white, looks like a bubble thing. I'm not sure. I just watched a video of some person who lives in New York do it to her shoes. It's like a little gun with like a blue light and just sanitizing the bottom of her shoes.
That's Temu.
I shouldn't say it's like a gun, but it does look kind of like a gun with like a water dispenser.
Yes.
Which I'm sure it's like I don't know what the fuck's in it, but yeah.
No,
I'm about to find one of these.
I'm
videos
so sorry.
It was crazy. I was like.
It's giving COVID. It's giving we all washed our groceries. I didn't. No,
we didn't either. I asked my mom. I was like, "Did you?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "I don't think we did. I think we did the first week." And then Justin's like, "We're not." He's like, "I'm not cooking like this part of the food." So he's like, "There's no point." He's like, "Also, most of the stuff will cook out. Like you don't have to."
Like, do you know how many dirty things go in your mouth every day?
Do you know how many people wash chicken? Please don't tell me you wash chicken.
I don't eat chicken.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So, but no, never. Even when I did.
Oh, here it is. Here's this gun thing. Let's see if she's like. This is her going to a hotel.
Yes.
Again, like lovely. Like she's
right. Live your life.
Live
your life.
And she
do
claims
what you gotta
she claims
do.
the hotel that
Girl.
gun,
and that probably does nothing. I bet that does nothing.
I probably doesn't do anything. But
what does that light do?
She'll clean a whole hotel before when she gets there. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Cause like we have all been in boot nasty hotels where like you get in there and you're like, wow, they probably didn't. Like I don't care about that, but
it's part of the experience.
But it's the overconsumption of like the product list. This is my Amazon store, and then you get that is just like the overconsumption. And I'm scared to see what my feed will look like.
And what about the environment?
Well, fuck Mother Earth. Earth Day's coming up. Fuck her.
I know.
I feel the same way. I'm like,
she's done with us.
Well,
she's gonna eject us all into the space,
into the galactics,
into the galactic. Please, God, let me ascend.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
I feel like I need to watch that documentary again, but I don't know if I can do it.
I think. Yeah,
I feel like it's a one and done watch, but sometimes I want to watch it because of how ridiculous it was.
Well, I think I've become so emotionally desensitized that I've looped back around to now being emotionally sensitive to everything. And so watching documentaries that are a lot, I can't do it.
It was so hard for me to watch the first time because in the beginning, when they show her and she's like dead and they like show her eye and that freaked me out so bad. I would like almost didn't watch the whole thing. But anyways, speaking of emotionally,
the galactics.
Oh. Well, that too. It's time. We're doing a Reddit episode.
We need it. Even though I just said that I'm emotionally insensitive, but
it's fine. Let me find it.
But what do I know?
Well, here's the thing. It's an interesting place where we find a lot of rotted things, and I've saved some more recent.
You do.
Well, some of them are really funny. Some of them are sad. Some of them are really funny.
I just look up Pokemon card drops.
Well,
to be honest with you,
that's your thing. Okay.
So.
And I have been saving ones that are like way less words, but there is one that I want to do, but it's so long that I can't.
Are we doing just rotten? What are we doing?
These are ones that came up on my feed and I was like, this is crazy. And do I have the other one? Maybe. Oh no, it looks like
I should have made you open a bottle of wine or something.
It looks like she deleted it. I had a really good one.
Gotta start screenshotting them.
Oh, I'll have to find that. We might have to take a break and I might have to find it. Okay.
Cut.
Cut, Brent. No, I'll do this other one. This one's an interesting one. I don't think I read this last time, so I guess my 23 male boyfriend is looking to break up with me, 23 female, right after finishing his cancer treatment.
Okay.
Ready?
Interesting.
Me and my boyfriend have been together coming up almost 5 years. We have a lot of ups and downs together, going through long distance, growing up together, him having substance abuse issues. And most recently this year, he had stage 4B Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Wow.
He underwent 12 intensive rounds of ABVD chemo and Nevo and just finished treatment, final scan pending. We have always had a loving relationship despite ups and downs. He told me tonight out of the blue that he thinks we need to break up because he is unwilling to live in my part of the country once he's cleared from cancer. Has feelings for a girl who has cancer who he has been talking with online, and that ultimately he wants to see if there might be better out there. But also that might be chemo brain and changes by the day. I feel like my whole world is crashing and burning. I gave the last 5 years of my life to this person, all my love, energy, and attention, especially the last 6 months with the cancer. I feel like I'm being discarded along with the end of the cancer treatment. How do I cope? How do I move forward? Do I accept just chemo brain, looking for any support at all?
So hard no on the chemo brain. So sorry.
I was gonna say this is your wheelhouse. This is why I saved this one because I was gonna say you know all this.
This is not giving chemo brain.
No,
this is giving.
not.
First off, you've been together since you were 18.
Right.
I did the math.
Red flag. I'm just kidding.
So you it's a long relationship, but at the same time you were children.
Yeah.
But at the same, I guess to argue that point, like it sounds like they've experienced a lot of significant things, like substance use, cancer, like at a young age.
Well, and I wonder, not that this really matters, but I'm wondering what the extent of the substance use was. Like, was this just like
right.
we were smoking a little too much doobies,
yeah,
or were we doing like harder drugs and
right.
actually like,
right.
Not
right.
like
right.
had to go to rehab type of, that's what I was thinking. But anyways.
But probably, I mean, most people who experience a cancer diagnosis have sort of a opening their eyes to the world. Like they no longer want to, they're like, life is short and I'm going to do what I want to do.
Sure,
and so like,
sure.
I don't think I would take it personally. I think you had a good run.
Yeah.
You're young.
Yes.
And
cut your losses
okay.
and just
cut your
chalk this up to him being a total idiot.
Right.
Sorry,
it's
but
the whole thing. I mean, what do they call it? The cost sunk fallacy or something?
The sunk
like,
cost fallacy, yeah.
It's okay that you had these 5 years, like you had your ups and downs. Like just because you break up doesn't make that go away.
I tell people
you still have that.
That's why I tell people I'm like because you want to break up with somebody doesn't mean the bad, like the good or the all of it is still there. But yeah, you're so young, girl. Just go, just let go and let God.
Yeah,
and say
invite God into your heart. Let him in.
Maybe invite God into his heart.
Well,
and
I don't know.
It sounds like he may or may not have emotionally cheated on you with this other person that he met during cancer treatments. Like, do you really want to stay with somebody like that? I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think have your feelings.
Sure.
And realize that you're like, if you were like in your 50s and had been with him for 40 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But you'll be okay, girl.
It'll be fine.
It's time to go.
Okay, this one's a good one too. I remember when I read this, I was like, oh, interesting. My husband left me and our 2-year-old son due to his autism.
His own autism?
I'm about to read it to you.
Let's find out.
He just
Whose autism is it?
Right. We have to find out. He just walked out a week ago and didn't come back. I just heard from him this morning. He is now filing for divorce, got a lawyer and everything. All this because our 2-year-old son recently got diagnosed with autism and I refused to abandon him, aka putting him up for adoption. That's wild. We come from an Asian culture, and in our culture, it is the norm for parents to give up their kids due to autism, due to, quote, bringing shame to the family.
Wow.
In the country that we come from, orphanages are full of kids with autism and other disabilities. I love our son too much and can't bear to give him up no matter what. I'm now going to be a single mom to a special needs kid, and it terrifies me.
That is really sad.
Yeah.
And I bet that's true.
Yeah, I was going to say
I feel like that's
legit. I'm sure, yeah. I feel, well, I don't want to say like I can guess, but it's obviously an Asian country, but I feel like it's probably China is my guess.
Maybe. That's sad. I mean, that's tough too, because there probably is some cultural pressure there on the guy's part. But at the same time, I think if you can't overcome that, time to go. Maybe you need to find a nice white man.
Right.
Subjugate him.
And like, autism, like, I mean, early intervention is best. So like if you get, I mean, so if there's treatment available, I mean, like it may not even be, like.
Well, to what level?
Right. That's my other thing. Like how, right.
Severe?
Like what's part of the spectrum are you on?
So, I don't know.
That's wild.
I work under the belief that you should overcome things for like your children or people you care about, right? Like,
right.
I shouldn't care about what people think if Edward was autistic or something,
right?
Like in my culture said, I'd be like, well, I love him, so
right. Like it would, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah. It's probably better off without this guy. Truly,
probably better
just
off.
Same,
right? I'm gonna guess
of this.
Probably there are other issues than just this.
Oh.
If he can easily just leave and file for divorce in a week.
Good.
There's more.
Right.
There's more than autism afoot here,
right.
honey.
Right. There's more. There's
someone else might have autism too.
Well,
don't know.
You want a first world problem?
Yeah.
A little bit lighter. Am I the asshole? I bought my girlfriend a Dyson Airwrap. Now she's mad. Do you know what an Airwrap is?
It's the hairdryer,
yes,
right?
it's the fancy hairdryer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, am I the this is interesting. Am I the asshole? My girlfriend and I have been dating for 3 years. We both work at the same job and socialize with other people at work. We started dating when we were both lower levels, but I've since jumped a few tiers at work. She's been dropping hints of an Airwrap. I earn good money and this last week have been doing higher duties at work and got a pay raise for the week, so I thought I would splurge. Here's the dilemma. All the Dysons look the same to me and my boy eyes.
My boy eyes.
I love it.
Love that.
So I asked one of the girls from our work which one to get. Now my girlfriend is mad because it's embarrassing having this other person know how much I'm spending. It gives the appearance that my girlfriend is only dating me for my money. This is about to be in parentheses. Friends who have known we dated beforehand know this to be false. And I asked my girlfriend's best friend, who I get along well with, but not super well, who also works at our work. She's gotten mad at me and told me all of these things, and I just am not sure if I've crossed a line.
No,
I think
you're thinking
what
too much.
The fuck?
No.
My first thought is what the fuck?
No, none of that.
I don't think I would think of if you had I don't know, somebody in your life that wanted it and you asked, I wouldn't fucking know. But if you were like, oh, should I get this? I don't know that I would be I'd probably be like, oh, that's kind of expensive, but sure, this is what is popular or whatever. I don't think I would think twice about it.
I think it's very thoughtful that he asked
somebody who
that knows about.
Yeah.
Right. It would be I don't know, if Edward was going to buy me Pokemon cards and came to you, not that you know anything, but came to you. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't know.
Oh, shut up. You don't fucking know anything. and asked you so that he got it right instead of just being well, let me get it,
Right. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
And I don't know. Is that such a bad thing that someone's spending money on you?
It sounds like there's insecurity at play here.
Thank you.
Big time. And I guess don't drop hints if you don't want the present. I don't because it said she was dropping hints about or
whatever. Drop a specific hint.
Well, and I guess on the alternate side, he could have Googled it or he could have researched and he could have read reviews and been there's I don't know how many, there's at least two different types. There's Shark, there's Dyson, and I know that there's different, someone's going to be in the comments being you're wrong, but I think there's different attachments. I don't know. And it is expensive, but I don't know. I don't do my hair enough to justify buying that, but it does look fancy.
And you know what? Who cares what people think? So what if they think you're just are you with him just for his money? No. Then there you go.
Right.
We're done.
Right.
There's no more to think about.
And I don't think your friend gives a shit. So there's that. All right. Here's another. This one's a little longer, but I'm not going to read the whole thing. My husband's obsession with our dog is slowly destroying our marriage.
Oh. Did you write this?
This is not from me. I do like the person's name though. Their name is Dry Seaworthiness. That's kind of funny. Anyways.
What is it?
Their username is Dry Seaworthiness. I think it's kind of funny.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but it makes me laugh.
I'm missing it.
Okay, so it says, I, 37 female, love our dog. He's been with us for 6 years and is the sweetest, most loyal little soul. But for at least the last 3 years, my husband's 35 male obsession with him has been taken over our entire life.
I think you did write this.
The ages don't match. I'm so sorry. I would never age myself like that. Are you kidding me? I'm 22.
22-year-old female dating 57-year-old male.
I aged Justin 40 years. It says, we can't go anywhere without the dog. We used to go out in the evenings, have date nights, or just explore the city together. Now everything revolves around the dog, where he'll be, how long he'll be alone, whether he'll get anxious. We can't even go out for a few hours after 6 p.m. without it turning into a debate. At this point, I've stopped even trying. Even at home, I have to be careful all the time. When we're in bed, my husband constantly says, be careful with his paws, as if I'd suddenly forget how to be gentle after 6 years. If I move wrong or suggest leaving the dog for a short while, he gets irritated or starts an argument. My mom is coming this Thursday, and I told my husband I'd pick her up from the airport. He said he'd take the day off and come with me, which means the dog will come too, and I don't want that. I want to give my mom my full attention. Our dog is lovely but overexcited around people, jumping, whining, demanding constant attention. I already know that I won't be able to focus on my mom if he is there, but I'm too afraid to tell my husband because it will turn into a fight. I'm not going to read the rest of it. There's a little bit more, but...
Well, I mean, nothing's going to change if you don't address it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean...
I have two. You have two.
Right.
I think it's a good thing to leave them by themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, if they're older, they'll be fine for a couple hours.
Well, they've had the dog for 6 years. So the dog is at least 6 years old. So the dog's not like a puppy. Like I could see sort of this if they were a puppy.
Right.
But I don't, like, not that I'm a dog trainer, but you're probably teaching this dog to have social anxiety by like never leaving it alone. I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. The person, they also wrote like, there's some other issues in our relationship. I don't want to be like, clearly,
yes,
clearly there's some other ones, but the first comment's just about how crazy pet culture has gotten, essentially. But
it can be.
It is. Some people are wild, but
I mean, I think I probably worry more about the dogs than Edward does. But I don't think to that point where I'm like, oh, we have to be home or like, you know.
The only thing we worry about is if we're going to go out during their dinner time, then we try to either figure it out or have somebody come over and feed them, which is usually Greg. So,
or if I'm gone all day, like I'll come home and let them out or something.
Yeah. Like I mean, which is I think is a normal thing. Let's take a teeny little break because I want to try to find this one that I definitely saved that I wonder if they got rid of. So, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back.
Okay, let's get into the next one. My 24 female boyfriend called 24 male called the cops because of the content of my book, but he wants me to think it was a mistake. How do we move past this? I have been working on my book trilogy for years since I was 16. The book is how I met my boyfriend. We met at some writing classes 3 years ago and hit it off. She calls her boyfriend John. John went to university for journalism and creative writing, but Kyle's already shaking his head. Creative writing, but is not working in either field. I never intended to make money from my works, but I do. It's not my main profession, though. I asked John if he could read certain chapters and give notes on things to change or adapt. My usual beta reader was unavailable. Without giving too much away, the main character gets kidnapped and experimented on. It was written to be grotesque and horrifying, and I told John this before he started reading. He said he'd be fine. Well, I found out he made a call to the local police department because the description sounded too real, quote, and there was non-consensual stuff in the chapter. Not sexual assault. The experimentation was not consented to by the main character. He didn't tell me he made the call. I found out because an officer came to my door the next morning for a welfare check.
Oh.
I'm not going to be honest. When I read this, I was like, this sounds fake, but I was humiliated. I explained everything immediately and they checked the house, saw nothing, and eventually apologized for the confusion. When I confronted John, he apologized and tried to say the story got in his head. He said it was a mistake and that I should understand how someone could get worried given the content. He wants me to just drop it. I'm so fucking embarrassed and honestly really creeped out. My writing is dark, but I've been publishing for years and he's read my material before. This was honestly not even the darkest, most fucked up thing I've ever written. I don't know if this is something we can work through or if this is a sign of a deeper issue. I genuinely can't imagine why he called the cops if he was so disturbed, but also stay at my place and be all lovey cuddly. Could this be an honest to God mistake and how do we move forward?
Well, it could be. Depends on, I mean,
I
guess if he was like real triggered by something, sure.
The first comment is my first thought, which is, what did he hope to achieve by calling the cops? I'm struggling to see how doing that could ever be in your best interest. Like, what was the point of calling the cop? What did he want to happen?
I guess if he thought she was doing the things in the story, I guess,
but
I mean, I guess I could see that. Like, if you think you're like married to a serial killer, you're not exactly going to confront them about that. But
I think
I feel like you could sit on that for a second and
I feel like
confirm some things.
Why don't you
check the basement for bodies? You know,
right?
Well,
kind of like, why not just like talk to your girlfriend and be like, are you good? Like, I mean, like if you're reading that kind of, I mean, like, why, like, what's the cops going to do? Arrest her? I mean, I don't know. I'm stuck on that. Like, what was the whole point of doing that? Well, and it
sounds like he was like business as usual with her.
Right.
Too, so that's kind of weird.
Right. To me, this is,
if I thought
you will never see me again.
Exactly. Like if I thought if Edward was a serial killer, I would inform the authorities and then I would promptly leave.
Right. But
until it was confirmed.
Right. But like, if you had no evidence of anything and you just had a thought pop in your head that you wouldn't just call the cops the first thing you do.
I guess if I if I was reading a story he wrote and I was like, this is like really detailed and like,
you'd be calling me and be like, we need to investigate. We need
to.
You would not call the cops. Like you would not call the cops as the first move.
I would probably call somebody else. But yeah. If
that's what I'm
giving
saying.
him the benefit of the doubt. If it sounded like word for word, and I don't know, like I heard a news article of somebody that, Nancy was murdered and in the story her name is Schmancy, like I'd be like, oh my goodness. Like then I might.
Right.
But it would have to be like so glaring.
Yeah. No.
And I went into the basement and saw Schmancy's body.
Right.
Like, and then I was like, oh, gotta call someone.
Right.
But especially knowing that that's her shtick and
it's bad.
Dating her for some time.
Yeah, it's bad. It's very bad.
It's always men.
I'm telling you.
Why?
Well, get ready.
Oh,
you ready for the next one?
Sure.
My husband, 36 male, told me, 33 female, that I don't deserve love until I'm 140 pounds again.
Oh, cut the cameras. We don't. Oh my God.
Oh, let me.
I would say
let me
not,
hit you
not
with
during
the
National Women's Month, but that's over.
That's
done.
When my husband and I first met, I was around 140 pounds. At the time, I was early 20s, depressed, high anxiety, drinking all the time to fill a void, etc. I was freshly out of a terrible relationship that drained the life out of me. Fast forward, we got married, I had a baby, and I was diagnosed with postpartum anxiety. It's PPA, so I assume that's postpartum anxiety. Hypothyroidism and depression. I was put on birth control, depression medication, and thyroid medicine roughly around the same time. With the baby weight, the depression, anxiety, and the hypothyroidism, I've maintained a weight of roughly 175 pounds for 4 years. I have tried working out and eating healthier with no luck of losing weight. Fast forward to the last month, I now weigh 182 pounds. My husband has become more verbal with how unhappy he is with my body, and recently told me I don't deserve love until I'm 140 pounds again because I can't even love myself enough to get my weight under control. This hurts me to read. He told me he can no longer feel sex and that I squish him when I'm on top. Keep in mind, I'm also 5'8" and actually carry the weight well, so his comment doesn't make sense to me and honestly is just hurtful. I'm at a loss for words and feel like if you truly love someone, you would never say that to him or to them.
I need to know the man's height and weight immediately.
I wish
I want to know immediately.
The first comment says everything, and I liked it at the time. It says, "You mean ex-husband, right? Because none of what he said is okay."
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah. Freshly out of a bad relationship and freshly into a bad relationship.
Right. There was.
But this really happens. I mean, I have clients that say this. But the reason I say give me the man's measurements is they are always like 5'6" and 950 pounds, full on telling these women that they should be
right.
These unrealistic standards.
Right.
You have Jabba the Hutt over here saying like, I need you to be 5'2".
I want to say it's like a secret incel, but it's like
46 pounds. It's not much of a secret. Not much of a secret.
Yeah, I have to see if anybody asked like what are his.
No way. Like that man better be like 6'5" and a solid 250 pounds of muscle.
Actually, this comment's pretty good too. She should tell him she can't feel sex either and that he doesn't deserve love until his dick is a few inches bigger.
There you go.
Here we go. It. That's all you need to say.
That's the advice.
I would never. Goodbye. Okay, I will read this one and then
Not
I'll do.
Squishes him.
Well, he can't. Yeah, he can't feel.
Not squishes him. You squish me, girl. No.
I don't know what I would do if somebody ever told me that.
Kill them, probably. If Edward was like, "You squish me," I would be like, "Well, guess what, bitch? I'm gonna squish you right now
you're about
too,
to be suffocated.
You're gonna really feel squished in a minute."
All right, you ready? This is one that is fresh off the presses. This is 16 hours old. I saw this morning and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." I, 24 male, am gay, but started dating a woman, 25 female. Is it unethical of me to keep dating her?
Yes. Next.
I'm gay, but started dating a friend who is a woman. She is really nice to me and makes me really happy. The problem is that I'm gay. I definitely feel romantic feelings for her, but I love going on dates with her and kissing her, etc. But I think I mostly feel attraction to her when she dresses more masculine. Like I can mostly get turned on by her when I think of her as a pretty twink. She is pretty skinny and flat chested, so it's not hard to do. But I feel really guilty when I do this. Whenever we have sex, I view her more as a feminine man. She is also really pretty, and I have to admit that I do really like the fact that someone that most people consider hot is into me. I also don't have a genital preference that much. I dated a trans man once, so that isn't a problem. Also, we are non-monogamous, and she is fine with me having sex with other guys. I also asked her once what her type is, and she said it's normally gay men, then joked, but which is nice. Oh my God, this is all written so strangely, which makes it nice that you're also into women. Sorry, I'm like this. I feel like I'm having a stroke. She is also bisexual, but prefers feminine men. I do really like her. She makes me feel butterflies in my stomach. I don't think I've been happier in a relationship other than the guilt. Am I bisexual? Do I need to tell her? Do I need to break up with her? What if I tell her and she is fine with it because she says she's mostly into gay men?
Back in my day, you were gay or you were straight and you just stayed there.
Yeah.
Now we got to talk about genitals and we got to do all this stuff.
I only read part of it. I didn't read the whole thing. But I read a similar story that was kind of like on the flip side of like these two friends that were like basically started like hooking up with each other, and they were both like, the guy said he was gay, the girl was like, I'm bisexual, but everybody was like, I don't know, it seems like he likes you more than just like, they were like actually going out on dates and like spending more time together. But this one, I don't know.
It sounds a mess. I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough sympathy for people. As someone who is like fully gay on the Kinsey scale, like broken through, like
right.
I suppose this can be confusing for people who more are in the middle. But what do you do? I mean, you must not be that concerned because you're also sleeping with other men still. So what's the bit? Like, just live your life at this point. Like, why do we care so much? If you want to have this weird thing with this woman and be gay and have sex with men,
right?
Fine,
like it doesn't right. Like it sounds fun. Like I guess if you're not like, I don't know. It sounds. I guess do whatever you want. Yes. I mean, what are you gonna do
if everyone on here is like, that's real fucking weird? Are you gonna be like, well,
right?
Guess I'm gonna let people dictate my life.
Well,
now.
That's kind of what. Like I read a comment recently of a story, and they're just like, you need to get off Reddit and just like touch grass, basically. Speaking of,
you need to go touch your girlfriend.
I couldn't find the one that I remembered. I really wished I had. I think, did I take a picture and send it to you? I don't think I did. No, I'm going to double check.
I don't think you did.
Essentially what it was and the person must have deleted their story, which is truly unfortunate because it was crazy. It was a story that was, I can't remember the title, but it was like, I think the title was something along the lines of like, my boyfriend poops too much. And I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. Because like half these stories are just like messes, which like I started reading the story and it was this woman who was writing in and she was like, my boyfriend poops like 6 times a day. Like he like, and it wasn't like, it didn't sound normal. It was very like we'll be getting ready in the morning and he'll be like on the toilet for an hour. Like he'll go to work and spend 3 hours in the bathroom. Then he'll come home and spend 2 hours in the bathroom before dinner. And then it's after we eat.
He probably has hemorrhoids.
So, and people were like, in the comments were like, has he seen a doctor? And she was like, no, he doesn't want to go to the doctor. And they were like, well, he kind of needs to, because like one, going like 6 to 7 times a day is bad. Not and then good. 2, they were like, he probably has hemorrhoids. And like, that's probably part of the issue. And so they were like, people were encouraging her to encourage him to at least go to the doctor. They were like, at least get it checked out. Cause maybe it's like whatever. So she updated. It was like probably 2 weeks later. Like I actually saw it on my feed and she broke up with him because he straight up like refused to go to the doctor. But what was happening was his pooping was like interfering with like them going out or like them doing stuff because he literally couldn't stop pooping.
Right.
It's crazy.
Well, I think everyone's entitled to live their life how they want. And if he wants to poop 6 to 7 times a day, then go for it.
I mean, well, I was like, ooh, that's sad. Cause like, that's not a way to live your life. But like, I guess if you're too afraid to go to the doctor, she was like, I'm willing to go with him. Like, I'm not like just telling him he has to, like, I was willing to be supportive, but he
made his choice.
At least he wasn't shitting on the couch like that one story read a long time ago. That was crazy. But anyways,
the bar is low.
The bar is in hell. I literally told a client that the other day. I was like, well, the bar is in hell. Like,
you're like, he doesn't shit on the couch. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's a good goal, I think, to set for, a relationship. It's having someone who doesn't shit on the couch.
I think never mind. I feel like a lot of people like the bar is just so low and it's like, well, I don't want to go out and find someone new. And I was like, I mean, you would probably get some rotted new people, but like it's better than what you're dealing with.
But you also, yes, you run the risk of getting continued rotten people, but you also run the risk of finding someone who's not. I mean, so listen to that, our spouses, just so you know.
Right. I was going to do gay versus straight, but I don't have anything saved.
So unprofessional.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Well, let's do Easter edition.
Oh.
Gay versus straight. No, I'm going to do it on the fly.
Oh my gosh. First.
Boots on the ground, live on the scene. We're doing this. It's going to probably must be candy.
Two tired therapist herstory.
Gay or straight, peeps?
Oh, gay.
Gay. Yes, very gay.
And Bath and Body did a collab with them. Very gay. Very cute.
Really? Did it smell good?
I didn't smell any of the things, but they had this cute little candle holder.
Oh, okay.
It was like $9,000.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
but it was quite cute.
Okay, peeps. Reese's eggs. It's bisexual.
It's bisexual. It is. Yeah,
it's bisexual.
It is. It is. And
I did notice that the bag is gone within 24 hours once again.
I have to say, some of my staff I have problems with because we were talking about how the eggs are the elite Reese's as far as the ratio. And your neighbor, Mo, if you're listening, tried to say that the Reese cups were the best.
I also said the Reese cups are the best.
And I almost fired you both on the spot.
Well, that's fine. I don't.
And then someone was like, well, the bats or the trees.
The trees. Well, you really lost it at the tree thing. You were like, are you fucking for real? I mean, it almost turned into a brawl at lunch.
Right.
I just like the ridge. I like the ridge, like the classic peanut butter cup ridges. Now that I've had the egg, I do understand what you are saying. I do think the peanut butter consistency is much better.
It's just what you need. Yeah.
The cups can be very inconsistent. Although I read something that they're going to go back to the old formula. I don't know. Anyways, so okay, the Reese's eggs. Okay, Starburst. Gay or straight?
Straight. I think you'd think gay, but I think they're straight.
I was going to say like bisexual is what I was thinking.
Straight
straight leaning bisexual.
Bi-curious.
Yeah. Jelly beans.
Also, you would think gay, but straight.
It's straight. Yeah. I'm so sorry. It's straight. I don't. Do you like jelly beans? I don't like jelly beans. I think they're.
I like cinnamon jelly beans because I'm 85 years old. Yeah. I love
cinnamon. Get your Werthers.
I love cinnamon candy. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Chocolate bunnies. Gay or straight?
That's straight.
That's very straight. Yeah. It's very, very straight. I'm trying to think of
I have one.
Okay.
Malted milk eggs.
Straight. Yeah. That's so straight. Very, very. That's very, very ill. Nerds gummy clusters.
I'm gonna go gay.
Ooh, see, I would say bi, leaning straight.
Okay.
It's a little whimsy for the straights.
Pansexual.
Right. Right. Gay, straight, bi, pansexual.
Right. Bi-curious. Just because love is love.
Right.
Love
we can do this. Okay, I'm trying to think of what else I saw at the store today that I was like, oh, this would be good. The Russell Stover brand chocolates.
Straight.
That's very straight. It's very straight.
Jesus. I don't even know any other Easter candy.
I was just thinking of shit that I saw at the store today because there was like, I mean, everything is like buy one, get one half. Yeah. And tomorrow it's going to be like, please take these Easter. Oh, Kit Kats. White chocolate Kit Kats. It's straight.
Oh, I was going to say bisexual.
I would say bi, but I think if I have
white
to choose,
chocolate, I think bisexual.
Yeah, I like I do like the white Kit Kats.
I like white chocolate. I'm preferable to white chocolate.
Same. A lot of people don't
when
like
it comes to candy.
Yeah, I feel the same. A lot of people don't like that though.
When it comes to men.
And on that note.
Stay tuned.
I'm Patty.